There is a intelligence that is trying to work its way through you, express itself through you. And it is the same intelligence behind the unfolding of life's events, the beautiful sunsets, nature's greatest creations, everything, the greatest ideas that people have had. It all comes from this intelligence. And all too often we disconnect ourselves from this intelligence, this wisdom within, because we're so focused on our own ideas, our own concepts, our own conditioning of how we think our life should go. And we chase after that, and we engage in this fear-based striving from this unconscious way of being. But if you can come back to yourself, which is to say, to come back to the presence of your own being, awareness, through regulating yourself. Because if we're not regulated, these are all just more concepts to live by. The way back to yourself is to regulate, to break the patterns of fear-based living, striving, patterns, reactions, to observe the voice in the head and to breathe through whatever it is that it tells you to do, to come back to yourself. When you can do this, you open yourself up to presence, to beingness, and to that intelligence that is trying to speak to you, because you're not separate from it. You're like a wave in the ocean, thinking that you're separate, but you're not. And if you allow yourself to be guided by this intelligence, which is to say the power and the flow of the ocean, your life then becomes a unique expression of this. And you will not be led astray in following this, following the deep insights that light you up, the inspirations, the ideas that come to you when you're living from a place of regulated presence. You'll be guided to the highest expression of yourself, the most evolved version of yourself that you can be. Because the universe is constantly expanding and working to expand. And it is working to expand through you, through the insights and the inspirations and the opportunities that come your way. But when we're too dysregulated, when we're too unconscious, living on autopilot, we're closed off, we have tunnel vision, we can't see the opportunities coming our way. We're cut off from the flow. And the key is to come back to the flow by coming back to presence. When you can come back into presence, you can move beyond the fear-based striving, the conditioned patterns, and you can be led by something greater than your own logical thinking mind. The key is to be able to surrender to that, to the flow of life, like that wave in the ocean that goes with the flow. And you will be led to a life greater than anything you could imagine. Don't cut yourself off from that which is guiding you, which is trying to guide you. This is what it means when they say, give your life to God. To give your life to that higher intelligence, that conscious awareness, the ocean of consciousness, if you will. To give yourself to that, surrender to it, and be guided by it. And your life too will be just as beautiful as the sunset. So when you can come back to yourself, regulate, be present and aware, your perception opens up, externally and internally. You're then open to receive the ideas, the insights, the inspirations, the way that God is trying to guide you. You're part of a bigger plan, and if you allow yourself to be part of that, life becomes a lot lighter, a lot more fun, not as hard. It doesn't feel like you're swimming upstream. You begin to align with this intelligence through surrender. And the key is to let yourself go. The self-concept, the ego, the conditioned patterns, the dysregulation. When you can let that go and come back to you, to presence, the answers are all right there. You can hear your intuition guiding you, and it becomes a lot stronger. So, let go and let God. I'll see you in the next video.